Is Trump the best president ever? Yes. Well, where's the stuff at? I can't share or nothing, you know? Yeah, why ain't it letting me share, bro? Like, it don't have nothing up here. I can't do nothing. I don't even know. There we go. Christian. How you doing, Christian? Hey, thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. How's everybody doing tonight? So, I'm interested in what you guys think, right? First of all, I really like to know how everybody's doing. 3 people in the chat. God bless y'all. I appreciate you for stopping in. 2 likes. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Humbly. How's everybody hanging in there? How's everybody's family doing? It's a fine Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope everybody got to go out and enjoy it. Myself, I got to go out today with my stepdad. Y'all ever been into something like I'm trying to get my I never met my real dad, right? And me and my stepdad, we never really had a relationship. I was an addict. I've been 8 years clean now. He was an addict before that. He's still an addict. He's an alcoholic. But, you know, I brought up to him the other day that I collect coins. And, he was telling me that he had some coins, and he showed them to me, and it sparked my interest. And I told him I'd like to get my coins. And when I was showing him what I had and was talking to him, you know, he's like, well, son, you know, I just throw them up there. I don't even collect coins. I just throw it up there. I don't really even... I'm like, damn. Like, if you was trying to tell me to fuck off, you're in my way, you're bothering me, you just told me that in so many words, right? And I'm cool with that. But just say it, bro. I don't mind if you don't want to be my dad, right? That's cool with me, but stop thinking that you deserve the right to be called that when you don't even want to be that, bro. It gets jealous because the relationship I got with my mom. Well, I'm sorry. I had to come and take care of her because you wasn't taking care of her properly. It's too old, man. And I don't discredit him for it, but he acts like I do. He don't look at me as a help. He looks at me as I'm in his way. Well, when does a father look at a son as being in the way? That's not a father and son. I got plenty of buddies out there that are very close with their dads, and not one time have their dad ever made them feel like they was in the way. You know? That's a hard thing to deal with, bro. I came on here to talk about Trump and all that and find out how everybody feels about, you know, President Trump being the best president ever. But it seems like I brought my own personal problems into it, you know what I mean? Smile, what's up, babe? How you doing, bro? How's everybody tonight, huh? 15 people in the chat. Nice to see y'all in there. Double tap the screen for me. Oh, damn, that was quick. Drop right down to 5. Hey, Smile, like that, baby. Like it. Art Glitter Queen. Alright. Got 4 likes. Dang, I ain't had that many in a while. It's good to see y'all, man. Thank y'all for bringing me. Y'all cheer me up, put me in a better mood. 8 people in the chat, 4 likes. Man. God bless everybody, man. All y'all, man. You know what I mean? My mom's doing much better. She's getting stronger, you know. I'm very proud of her, man. Because she acted like she wanted to give up for a little while, you know. And then my niece calls, right? So I don't know if y'all. Let me turn this Bluetooth off. All right. Now I don't know if y'all know, right? But my mom had went in the hospital, right? And my dad was taking care of her, and you know, she's got this patch on her arm where you can pull the app up on her phone and check it and stuff like that. And you know, her sugar got up to 900. I almost lost my mom. So, you know, I was going to the hospital every day and helping her out. And she asked me to come home and take care of her, and I did. And I'm trying to help my dad out, but he's not seeing it as me helping him. He's seeing it as me being in his way. Or I'm trying to take my mom from him or something. It's my mom, dude. It's my job. Read the Bible, bro. It is my obligation under God that she gives us life. And then when they can't take care of themselves, we're supposed to take care of them, bro. That is our duty. Under God, that is our duty to do that. Look, I talk about the good stuff, everybody gets out of there. I talk about Trump, everybody wants to come in. So tell me how Trump is. Tell me how much y'all love Trump. Well, I shared this on Instagram. Welcome back. Hey now. What's happening, y'all? Smile, is that you in there, bro? Or is that YouTube? Probably YouTube. You know, for about 30 minutes, I always get a good fan base. And then after that 30 minutes, everybody gets straight out of there. Oh, bro, my phone keeps freezing too, bro. How's school been? Oh, you're out of school. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? How's school been? How's your summer been so far? What grade you going in, yeah? Eighth grade. Wow, bro. You're going into high school now. Let me see. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Yeah, 8th grade. That's high school now, right? When I went to school, it was high school. Yeah, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. 4th grade. Is it still that? Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, are you here in Maryland? Baltimore area? No, okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Do you got a good curriculum in your school? What are you interested in? Let me give you some good advice. I'm in the U.S. Okay, that's cool. Are you on the East Coast or West Coast? Science. That's a cool subject. What are you into in science? What type of science? So I'll tell you something really cool. Engineering. If you go to school for engineering, right, and learn machining, learn how to operate a lathe and a milling machine and become an engineer, they're creators. You know what I'm saying? They're creators. So imagine, see that snow blower and then parts that are in this snow blower? A lot of the parts that come out of this snow are made by machinists. Your car parts, the engine parts, the gears and stuff that come out of the engine, even the ones that look quacky and wacky and all that, they come out of a milling machine or a lathe. And machinists make them. What's called CNC, computer numerical control. So you're using numbers to control a spindle and its movements, its axis, everything. Very, very intelligent work. And interesting. Extremely interesting. You should look into that. And you make big money, Smile, when you become a programmer, a CNC programmer, where you could program the machine to do what you wanted to do. You can actually command it to do what you wanted to do. Oh man, $60, $70 an hour, bro. You come in to program a machine and your week's done. Some places put you on salary, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good career. Think about it. Just look into it one time. That's all. You ain't gotta, I'm gonna do that. You ain't gotta do that. Just take a look at it one time. Engineering. Mechanical engineering. I try to give everybody that bit of advice because I wish I knew then what I know now. You know? Like, my dad's a carpenter, bro, and I fell in love with metal, and I had him down my shop today, and I was showing him everything. And, you know, I'm trying to put him in good spirits about me bringing them tools out here. Like, I'd like for us to do some stuff together. Bro, he don't want nothing to do with me, bro. Nothing that I want to do with him. He don't want nothing to do with me, bro. And it's crazy, bro. Stuck it all, bro. It's no problem, bro. Just stuck, bro. Like, I just don't understand it, bro. Like, yo, I'm 48. I turned 48 Tuesday, bro. And I feel like a little kid that just wants his dad, bro. And I finally got my dad next to me, and he don't want nothing to do with me, bro. Like, how do you react to that? Yo, fuck Joe Biden. I don't care. Yo. I hope whoever's watching this that you like Trump. Because if you don't like Trump, I really don't give a shit. He's the best president we've ever had and will ever have. And if more men turned out like that, our country might be alright, bro. Instead of a bunch of soft motherfuckers that don't know how to be men, bro. Don't know how to be fathers to their children. Don't know how to be husbands to their wives. Fuck, the hell with all that, man. How can we sit there and want somebody that's going to destroy our whole country? Everything that our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers fought for, we're willing to just throw it away. To some meatballs that were running behind Joe Biden, and he wasn't even running the White House. Who wants to argue that? Don't argue with me, argue with Jake Tapper. Yeah. Now, Megyn Kelly says that somebody said that Jake Tapper was lying. Said that George Clooney was lying, and when President Biden seen George Clooney, that he knew who it was. He just wasn't that happy to see him, but he knew who it was. But you know how them people are, like George Clooney and Julia Roberts and stuff. They feel like you should stand up and applaud that they're there. Because they're so important. And George Clooney's a hoe. Smile. You don't have to. No, Smile. You just showing up here and talking with me, bro. That means everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're here almost every time I go live, bro. That's worth more than money ever is, man. Like, I don't understand how people do that. Walk around moping like their life is so hard when they have everything, bro. Everything. Bro, I'm just grateful that you come by and talk to me, bro. You don't owe me nothing. I don't want you to feel like you need to send me anything. No, bro. Never. You're a good young man, bro. I'm proud that you're in school. You stop by and say hi. I try to give you good advice. That's all I need, bro. That's a blessing from God, man. You're good, Smile. You just keep on smiling, babe. Everything's gonna be alright. But thank you so much, bro, you know? I told you, I don't ask people to donate nothing to me, bro. I do not ask people to do that, bro. It's too hard out there for people to be doing that. You coming by helps me to monetize the channel. The more people I get to view the channel, the more people get to come in here and engage with me, you know, the quicker I get to monetize the channel and I can make money off the channel. I don't want nobody money that they work hard for, bro. There's a lot of people on here that do that and try to make people feel bad for not doing it and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to bring you the truth regardless, bro. Regardless. I'm going to still bring you the truth, still going to talk what I talk, no matter what. Because I did it because of a passion, bro. Because I don't like that we're being lied to the way that we are. That has to stop. The only way to make it stop is if somebody comes forward and is willing to tell the truth. And I'm willing. I'll be the mouthpiece, bro. Listen, I ran some stuff through AI and I got some ideas on how I'm going to do it, right? And one of the things I'm going to do is from now on, we're going to do daily reports. right, of things that's going on. That's what the shorts are going to be. And then every week we're going to do a live like this, and it's going to be called The People's Desk. And it's going to be a compilement of everything that we talked about during the week. Today, we're just running this through to start bringing people in, to start throwing the promotion out there. You know, don't forget, we're going to start doing this on Sundays. We're going to compile everything together that we did the week before and let it go in one trip. I'm going to let you know everything in one clip. Blah, 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 blah. And we're going to talk about it. And you can give me your input on the situation. And then after I get your input on the situation, I'm going to record that, and then I'm going to make a video called The People's Desk and the People's Opinion. Because that is what is important. What you guys think and what you guys believe. And even you, Smile, you're in school. But it's important to me to know what you think and what you feel, because you're the next generation to come up and vote. You're the next one to carry on this debt that they have compiled in our name. So it's extremely important to me how you look at the world and how you look at our country and how you look at our government and how you are as one of the people. That's important to me. I can't say that enough. I did not do this because of money, bro. I'm broke as a mudjuggy. I didn't do this because of money. I did this because of the passion. The passion. Where do you think this stuff comes from, bro? The tripod, the computer, just sitting down and doing all the editing, the making the videos. Who do you think does all that? I don't have no team. It's me, by myself, me. I watch all these big mainstream YouTube channels talk about, oh yeah, no, we got a whole team and one writes the script and the other sets it up. I just sit here and read it. I'm learning as I go. I'm not no experienced journalist. I've never done this before. I mean, do I look like a professional journalist to anybody here? That's a joke, right? You probably know more than I do. But the one thing that I have on most other people is I have the ability to learn. I have the desire and the ambition to go after what I want. Yeah, Smile, you're 16. But I mean, like, you know, I don't have a business though, bro. Like, if I did it, it would be a team. And if we made it and we monetized, then yeah, that's how we would do it. Most of the money would start out going to ad revenue. But as we build it and we make better videos and bring in more revenue from the viewership, we throw some of it into ad revenue to build the channel. The more views we get, the more money we get. So you throw it into ads, it draws people in, right? We make a set and make it more formal, right? Even if you're in another state, that's not a big deal. If you know how to do, what do you know how to do? Let me ask you that. Do you have any experience at like video production, script writing, journalism? What do you have? What's up? And then this could be interesting, Smile. What state do you live in? Because depending on what you want to do, you might be able to walk around and record yourself asking people how they feel about certain situations. And we can make videos from that. Man on the street. stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what you're into, so you got to talk to me, and we can figure it out from there, bro. You know, if you want to get into something like that, Kentucky's a good state. That's where what's his name comes out of? Shoot, Scott Jennings on CNN. He comes out of Kentucky. Yes, he does, and so does Thomas Massey and Bigfoot. Bigfoot comes out of Kentucky, Smile. But it's truth, though. Tell them, Smile. Tell them that Bigfoot's real, bro. They might not believe us. But tell them, bro. Tell them how Bigfoot's real. If you live in Kentucky, you know about the Bigfoot. Watch, just be waiting for it. He's typing right now. He's going to tell you. Is Bigfoot real, Smile? That's a really good state, Kentucky. My buddy Rich Fry left here and went there, man. I told you. I told you, bro. Bigfoot is real, bro. I'm telling you. All you dudes that live in a city that want to say something about it, you got to go to the country and sleep in the woods for about a month. And you come back to civilization and tell me Bigfoot's fake. And I'm going to send you where I know Bigfoot's real. I'm not going to send you to the KOA campground in Virginia, bro. No. No. We're going to send you up in Cali to the park up in there, Bigfoot National Park, or whatever it's really called, but that's what they refer to it as, and we're going to let you sleep there for about a month, if you make it. Smile. That's some funny shit, Smile. But I know you gotta be joking me. I know you can't be serious about that, bro. Dropping out of school to team up with me, bro? Are you serious? That would be the worst mistake you could ever make, is dropping out of school, bro. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The worst mistake you will ever make in your life is not getting your education. Take my word for it, Smile. Stay in school, bro. If I can't tell you anything... Listen, I went back and got my GED, bro. But I got it in prison. It took going to prison to get my high school diploma, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be that, bro. Stay in school, man. It's the most important thing, bro. I know stuff might get hard, even at home, but dropping out of school is not the smartest thing in the world to do, bro. It's not smart at all. And I'm glad you said that, but man, make sure you mean it, bro. I'm absolutely right, bro. I wouldn't tell you anything wrong, Smile. I'm not on here for that. I'm not on here to misdirect. I'm not led by a demon, bro. I'm on here to encourage and try to be an example to young men. You know? Man, that's a heavy weight, bro, when you say something like that to someone. Yeah, I tell my daughter all the time, bro, you gotta stay in school. Like, if you don't do... We can work past anything else, but school is off the table. There is no talking about that. You will finish school one way or another. If I got to sit there with you in school, I will. Remember that. Oh man, we gotta be working on about 7 o'clock mine now, right? Right. Oh, 6:45, buddy. Alright, so look, guys, I think we're gonna call it a wrap right around in here, right? Smile. Till the next time, bro. And it's the summer, so we can do lives more often now, right? I will. I will. That's not something I reveal real easy, Smile. You know what I'm saying? You could be telling me you're 14 behind this camera, but you could be a 48-year-old man, right? And then I show you a picture of my daughter and you screenshot it and you're doing whatever you do with it, right? Once I get to know you, though, and I mean, you're so far you've been an amazing person, bro, great person. But I don't know you, bro. We haven't talked on the phone. We haven't emailed one another. We haven't text messaged one another. I've never seen you. I just found out you live in Kentucky. You just found out I live in Maryland, right? So it's like you're asking personal parts of my life that I'm not willing to share with just anyone. But if I get to know you and you are who you say you are, absolutely, Smile. Absolutely. Absolutely. I really take it to you, bro, because you've been a straight shooter, a real young man all the way through. You could, bro. When you're in Maryland, you let me know, bro. We can meet up, we get something to eat, chill out a little bit. I can show you what I do, where I do it, and how I do it, all that. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you are who you say you are. No way, bro. No way. I didn't see it, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I lost the word, bro. I lost the word, bro. I damn sure did. Oh well. Damn, man. I'm picking numbers up. I ain't picking up no shit. Fuck, bro. That. I'm smoking no hair and shit like that, bro. Damn. Good fuck too, bro. Shit. See what you made me do, Smile? Yeah. No, I'm fine with you, bro. Ain't your fault. My fault for not paying attention, eh? Let's see here. Could you go into one of my lives? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about live stream? Yeah, we could do a live stream together, bro. Absolutely. It'd be like a podcast where we sit down and talk, and you can tell your story and tell you my story, you know? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the kind of stuff I want to get into, is interviewing people and stuff like that. Can that be a good practice? Absolutely. Alright, guys, well, I love y'all, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the likes. It's amazing. Y'all are amazing. More than words, yo. And I mean that. More than words, yo. I love y'all, man. You hear me? Each and every one of y'all. Bang. You know what I mean? I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out.